Hey, what's happening, you beautiful people? It's me, Longhorn the comedian, and welcome to another edition of Messages in the Madness with yours truly. It's Sunday night, 8 o'clock Central Time. Don't know what time it is where you're at, but it's 8 o'clock right here. So, and I'm here, you're here. If you're not here, you'll be here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Yes, I am. I hope you have had a wonderful week, glorious week, fantastic week, because guess what? I have no complaints. None. No, nil, nada. And I'm not just making that up. I got no well, okay, I got a few complaints. But hey, it is what it is. Hey ladies, hey Miss Charlotte, hey Mr. Ned, good to see y'all. Thank y'all for joining me this evening. Hope a few more people decide to pop on in. But it's been a good week. It really has been busy. Of course, day job stuff. Always day job stuff, which hey, that's how you pay the bills, right? So got no complaints about that. No comedy this week. Went out to the comedy club. Backdoor Comedy, which I'll be performing there in July. Saw my dude, Dave Chopin. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Chopin. Nick got down. Of course, Chopin's always funny. I saw my dude Shine Don. They ripped it up pretty good. Hey Andy, good to see you, bro. So it was good. Got out and about. Hey daughter, good to see you. Spain me. So like I said, then the weather was beautiful today. Finished the project I showed y'all last week that Little Horn and I was working on the stairs. Had to rebuild get some rotted wood out of there and repaint it. I didn't put the picture up, but I will. The blue is an unusual blue. It really is. But that's what happens when I get to pick out colors. Yeah, about that. You'll see it when I post it on Facebook. So hey James, good to see you, brother. So what else happened? Oh, Longhorn has started on his. I'm expanding my garden. Expanding the garden, yes. So I went and rented a tiller, and yeah, I'm ready to stab that little dude. That was my first time using a tiller, and I was told use a rear tine tiller. Well, I went to go rent one, and all they had was commercial grade rear tine tiller. So the guy said, "Well, use the midline grade, tiller. It's easier than the front. It's easier than and not as hard as the." Okay, well, yeah, we tried that. Yeah, we tried. Let's just say I got a workout all up in here and all through here. Yeah, I got a good workout today messing with that tiller. So it is what it is. And I am not finished. I'm not finished. I rented it for 24 hours. I'm not finished, Lord. Y'all pray for it, brother. Pray for me, please. Oh, speaking of prayers, son and daughter both on the highways, so a little prayer for them as they travel the highways and byways. May they arrive at their destination unencumbered and without hurdle. That would be good. Today is well, yesterday was my granddaughter Joyce's birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Joyce, wherever you're at in this whole wide world, because you didn't call Paw Paw. But happy birthday. And today it's Buzz's birthday. Happy birthday, Buzz. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a good time, enjoying yourself. Drink one for me. Drink two. No, don't drink none for me. No, no, no. I remember none. Drink water for me. So there's that part. Now, let's get to the message tonight because it's been on my brain. It's been on my brain. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit tonight. The name of the show tonight is "I'm Always on Stage," and this is reality. This is not just me. This is you too. We are always on stage. We are, and I know as entertainers, they say, hey, we gotta always be on. We always gotta be, hey, how you doing? What's happening? Yeah, I'm Longhorn the comedian. How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm wonderful. I'm great. We always have to be on. And you do too in your person in your business life and some of your personal life. Nobody wants to be around you. You're like, yeah, what's happening, man? Yeah, okay, yeah. How you doing? Nobody wants to be around the sad sack. It's just plain and true. Nobody does. Do you? No, I didn't think so. But as entertainers, as people that are out in the public, whether you're an entertainer or a supervisor or a cashier at the grocery store, you're always on. You're always on stage in some way, form, or fashion. There's always somebody watching you, watching what you do, watching your actions, listening to the words that you say. And it can get it can wear you out. It really can wear you out. It could drain you because you're always trying not to be that woman, or not trying not to be that guy, yeah, that dude. You don't want to be that dude. That dude that nobody wants to talk to or be around, or that woman, oh Jesus, here she comes. Run. Well, I'm in open field. I can't run. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah. Um, and as an entertainer, um, James says on stage, but the lights are dim. But we're always on. We're always in front of people, and people see us in a light. They see us in the light that we show them. And then when we get home, or when the lights go low, that's when we can be our true selves. But what if we could be our true selves all the time? Even when people are watching this, they say, "What if can you be your true self? What if you could dance like nobody's watching? What if you could just let your hair down and be who you are? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be great?" In some cases, maybe not, but in some cases, it could be amazing to see that other side. Some of y'all have seen the other side of Vernon, or the other side of Longhorn, but not everyone has seen that. And that's probably a good thing, because I tell people I have 7 people that live in my head, and the only thing that they can agree on is Luther Vandross music. So, yeah, I know what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock. And quite frankly, y'all read my post about it. I'm embarrassed. I am, because they're professionals, and they're both men I look up to, and I respect, their craft and what they have accomplished. But at the same time, they're human. They have flaws. They're always on stage. They're always on. If they walk out of their door, they got to be on, because somebody's going to recognize them. And I have found the same to be true for me. The other night, a couple of weeks ago, I went out to a club here in town to have a drink. I walk in, everybody's suited and booted, and wearing real nice suits, and ladies is dressed up, and fake eyelashes is everywhere, and hair poofed up, and all that. I don't know, cowboy hat, button down shirt that wasn't tucked in, some jeans and some boots. Y'all know me. And this young guy walked up to me, young brother, said, "Hey, oh, what's happening, man? Long, you still telling jokes?" And he was standing there with these 2 women, and these 2 women looking at me like I'm a math problem. They looked at me like I had mustard on my nose or something. Who the hell are you? And this young brother ran down my whole resume in front of them. Oh man, nah, this brother's a comedian. He's been overseas. He done wrote books. I'm like, and I don't know who he is. I didn't recognize him. I felt bad. I didn't recognize him. But he was, "Hey, Longhorn." I'm like, "Hey, bro, what's happening? How you doing? Good to see you." "Okay, yeah, yeah." No clue who he was. But being on, Chris Rock, Will, they both got to be on all the time. They got to be, "Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for all the love." You know, and people watch their every move. And I will say, I was embarrassed. I know, no, I'm gonna rephrase that. There was a statement once made by man with the Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman said, "We would we could probably end this racism thing if we stopped referring to each other as black man, white woman, black woman." A lot of truth to that. But I am a black man, and so I look at the situation differently. Yeah, I was appalled, and the reason why I was appalled that it happened. I'm not going to break down what happened, how it happened, da da da. I'm not going into all that. It just happened. And in all the years we've been watching TV, I've never seen anything quite like that. But again, we're always on stage. Imagine me at a comedy show slapping the shit out of out of somebody in the audience. Man, I would go viral so fast. Let me explain something about being a black man in America. Whether it's entertainment, being a professional, whatever, we have to do anything and everything that we do bigger, better, faster, stronger, smarter, and with less words and less attention. Because when we draw attention to ourselves, oh boy, we draw it. And whenever I leave a house, me personally, I always have to think about the fact that I am on stage. Somebody may recognize me and my actions. I am Green James. I am. I'm a soldier. But my actions, whatever it is that I do, don't just reflect back on me. They reflect back on my family. They reflect back on my career. They reflect back to anybody who's associated to me. So, and the same goes for you, believe it or not. You're on stage. Whether, Jeff is selling his products or James is out helping, veterans or Charlotte is out helping veterans, Andy, Emily, he's a comedian. We're always on stage. Amy, my daughter Amy is a supervisor. She's on stage and people see us in a certain light. And when we step out of that light and we show them, well, I won't say step out of that light. When we turn slightly to the left or slightly to the right, where they're not looking at us dead on, they see us off center. People tend to see something that they didn't even know existed. And to some, it can scare the shit out of them. Real talk. But we are always on stage. We're always being seen. We're always being viewed. We're always being judged by somebody. Somebody. And I know they say you shouldn't judge, but honestly, we all do. We all judge in some way, form, or fashion. Ladies, looking at another woman, I couldn't. Her dress is too tight. Her eyelashes is too long. Ooh, what the hell is wrong with her fingernails? She need to get them done. We are judging. Men, we looking at each other, going, "What the hell, Harold? you know, was that you?" Anyway, we are always judging. But what we judge is what we see. We don't judge. We're not able to see. We Of course we can't judge what we can't see, but we assume. And that's just as bad. It really is. Especially when we make those assumptions about people. And sometimes those assumptions are unfounded. They're without merit. Sometimes we flat out don't know what the hell we're talking about, but we continue to do it anyway. So, saying that to say, no, I don't have a magic list of solutions. No, because I'm speaking from the heart, and I've decided going forward that that's what I'm going to do with these shows. I may do some research on a couple of items and things, but I'm just going to speak from the heart. And to sum it all up, oh, don't forget hit like a love. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you stopped by. Even if you don't leave a comment, hit like a love. Let me know that you're here. I appreciate that. Um, we're always in front of people, whether we like it or not. And what we show the world, what we show the world is just that, what we show them. But it doesn't make us who we are deep down inside, unless that's what you really are showing. Now, don't get me wrong. What you show us, we can only take it for face value. What you say, we can only take for face value. And what you do, we take that the same way. So we have to be mindful and careful in what we say, what we do, and how we do. Because every one of us is on stage every day. Real talk. So we'll see what's happening over here in the comments, y'all. What y'all talking about over here? Let's see, James, my buddy Jeff. Howdy, good to see you. Um, yeah, okay, Jeff, I'm gonna read it. It says, Jeff says I could care less about Chris Rock and Will Smith. Comedy has no boundaries, so Chris just had a joke. Smith acted, but he slapped. If Will Smith actually hit Chris Rock, would have knocked him out. That's probably true. Yes, Jeff, I am black. No, I'm not Russian. And I am not going to be smacking Terry Jones. Okay. Thought about it, but I'm not going to do it. Yes, James, we are green. We are brothers, my friend. I am a soldier. My daughter, who's watching the show, she's a soldier. We bleed green. Yes, we do. Cannot help that Marines are the army. Jeff, I'm gonna bite my tongue on that one. James, you're right. Waiting on God's judgment. That is only. I know they say only God can judge me. There's some truth to that. But we get judged every day, whether we like it or not. So, since nobody's talking to me except for Jeff and James, and I love them very much, I do. I'm going to get out of here because I am woe out. That's the thing about the springtime. I love the springtime, and the weather was perfect. It was beautiful, and it's like my energy just went through the roof. And yeah, I forgot I'm not 35 anymore. I'm out there like I'm 35, 36 years old. I'm bouncing all over the place. Yeah. Guess who's gonna feel it tomorrow? I'm gonna take ibuprofen tonight, so so hopefully it'll knock down some of the pain by the time you get up in the morning. Wouldn't that be good if they made a drug that you could take before you went out to go party the night before, and you knew you was gonna get drunk, but you took it, and then you wouldn't get a hangover the next day? That would be awesome. That would be amazing. I should invent some stuff like that, but I flunked chemistry, so that's not gonna happen. So, let's see what. No comments on the Cardinals getting Pujols. Who? Okay, I'm gonna be nice because there's ladies watching. I think it's a good deal, man. He came back. Let's say, well, it makes sense that he came back to St. Louis to finish his career. This is where he started. This is where he's going to end. So, kudos to him. James, congrats on going fishing. I hope you caught a bunch of something. I hope to go fishing sometime here real soon with the weather warming up and everything. So congrats. Glad you got out, man. And I'm gonna do more fishing myself this year. Maybe I need to drive down that way and go fishing with you. Maybe I'll actually catch some fish. Um, oh, your aunt's a Catholic nun. She loves him. Okay. So, y'all got anything else for me tonight? Nothing? Nobody? So again, if you haven't got my book, man, order my book right there. Order my book on Amazon, Messages in the Madness, Revisited 2021. And I gotta get my fingers together. And that's my website. I use my whole name because I can do that now. Since I've paid off all my warrants, I can actually, I can use my whole name. So it's got everything, my comedy, blah 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 blah. There's links to my comedy. Everything that I do is right there. So, hey guys, with that being said, I'm gonna say what I always say: God loves you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Respect yourselves. Love yourself. Mm, I'm gonna say that again. Love yourself, because the problem is we don't love ourselves enough. Yeah. Love them kids, hug them kids, let them know that they're appreciated. Give them a hug for me. Respect our vets. I'm Longhorn the comedian. Make sure you hit like or love, okay? God bless y'all.